Hey guys, it is Katie. I just wanted to jump on and share some awesome facts about frankincense because it is the best oil ever. It's one of my absolute favorite oils. It's called the King of Oils for a reason because it's literally like the best essential oil out there. So I will share some facts with you guys. I do have some notes in front of me, so sorry if I'm looking at my notes. It's just this is a lot of information and it's hard to really keep it all straight in my mind. So I just kind of wrote everything out for you guys, so I'm going to kind of be referring to that throughout this video. And if you're watching the replay, welcome. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you have any questions, please always reach out to me. You can post in the group. You can shoot me a message, whatever you like. So I'm sure that, most of you have heard of frankincense before. And the reason I'm offering this short educational video about frankincense is because this is like the best month ever with doTERRA, and they are actually offering a free 15 milliliter bottle of frankincense with a qualifying order. So that's like a $93 retail value, which is pretty awesome. I actually know some people on my team that never order frankincense. They just wait till December comes and they just stock up. So you can get up to 4 free frankincenses this month. And I'll talk about how to get that at the end of the video. So it's ridiculously exciting for those of us that love frankincense, like myself. I am stoked about this. So many of you might not know why it's so exciting, especially if you're not as familiar with oils. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our prized frankincense that we love so much. So let's get started. So frankincense and myrrh historically were known as the oil or the gifts that the wise men brought to baby Jesus when he was born. Its notoriety in the New Testament, it also, was used by ancient Egyptians for thousands of years ago. The Babylonians would burn frankincense resin in, religious ceremonies, and the ancient Egyptians would use frankincense resin for everything from perfumes to skin soothing salves to really just about everything. So it goes way back. It's been used for a really long time. Its medicinal benefits have been known for a long time, especially when it comes to like meditation and stuff like that. But we'll get to that in a minute. So the frankincense tree is a small shrubby white tree, and we source our frankincense, hey guys, from the trees in Somalia. So there's 4 different kinds of frankincense trees, and we actually source ours from 3 of those different kinds. So harvesting frankincense is like a really delicate and difficult process, really. It requires careful planning and precise skill. It actually takes 5 months to get our frankincense. So like I said, it's a really intense, delicate process. So the harvesters must travel like long distances, leaving their families, their communities behind. It's usually in very rural locations that they find the trees to do this. So they often even live like in caves along the way as they harvest the frankincense resins from these remote locations. So once the tears, and basically the tear is the frankincense resin. So it's basically, like a milky white resin that hardens into these orange-brown like tears. It's kind of like a sap. They're just tear-shaped because they come off the tree like that. So the essential oil is steam distilled from these hardened resin tears. And it basically, once they're harvested, they're carefully cleaned, they're separated, and they're organized. And this is usually a job that is saved for the women. So primarily women, the men go out and harvest it, and then the women will do the cleaning, the sorting, and getting it all ready and everything. So despite the lengthy and difficult process, harvesters are often, unfortunately, unable to sell their frankincense resins for a fair price. They get taken advantage of a lot. They don't have the resources to travel somewhere to go sell it. These are very poor people that do this. So because of the intense harvesting process and the lack of adequate payment, actually a large portion of the available frankincense trees in Somalia haven't even been harvested. So there's still plenty out there that we haven't even been able to get to because these poor farmers just haven't had the opportunity to get to them yet. But doTERRA is helping change that, and it's helping improve all of their lives with the Co-Impact Sourcing Initiative, which is something that is exclusive to doTERRA. Basically what the co-impact sourcing is really quickly is just, it's something where doTERRA, when they source their oils, we source them globally. So we source them from wherever the plants thrive in nature and across the world. And a lot of those places are like third world countries, like Haiti is where we get our vetiver, for example, and just a lot of places like that in Somalia and things like that. So doTERRA has made it their initiative when they do this is to give back to the communities that give us these oils. We use local farmers, we cut out the middlemen, and we give them, fair wages. We build schools. We do all kinds of things. So it's almost like a mission project. So the Co-Impact Sourcing Initiative provides frankincense harvesters with, fair wages and on-time payments, including food, and they give them cash prepayments throughout the year because the harvesting is such a long process, so that they have like a sustainable income throughout the whole year, which is great. This arrangement provides, much more stable life for them, which, improves their quality of life. doTERRA is also working with our partners to ensure that the cleaning and sorting of the frankincense resin takes place as close to the harvesting locations as possible. Like I said, they're usually in really remote locations. So that these important jobs, which I mentioned are typically held by women, can remain in the rural areas where they're most needed and can benefit the harvesting families the most, keep the women with their families and everything. So our initiative, also ensures that these women receive fair wages as well, which, as we know, a lot of countries like this, that's not always the case. So we make sure that they receive, fair wages and they're able to work in more favorable working conditions, safer, more comfortable, more taken care of. And, along with these sustainable sourcing efforts and everything, the doTERRA also has the Healing Hands Foundation, which is their charity organization that has actually funded the construction of 2 new schools in Somalia for hundreds of students. So, they get an education, they get a chance for a better life, and that's because of doTERRA. And that's really because of me and you and everyone who buys these oils, because this is where that money goes, which is, I think, it's awesome. I get a little emotional. But, so why is frankincense so powerful? Like, why is it really such a great oil? Basically, it's an amazing gift from nature that helps our bodies and our cells remember how to be perfect again. It restores like mutated cells and back into where they need to be, which is really great for, I'm trying to be compliant here. I can't say it, the C word. That awful disease that so many people get that usually comes from mutated cells and things like that. Frankincense is really, really great for that, which I'll explain that in a minute. But it basically teaches our body to remember how to be perfect as our original, DNA and RNA was written. So it seems to be the mastermind of basically all oils and is known as the king of oils. So the saying is, when in doubt, use frankincense. And it's definitely true. It's good for everybody, everyone, for everything. So like I said, it makes everything remember how to be perfect. And that's, your cells, your tissues, your organs, your whole body systems, your whole entire body, even your mind and emotional state can be improved by frankincense if you really allow the cooperation with Mother Nature. So you can diffuse, ingest, apply topically directly to your areas of concern, blend with lotions and creams. I really like to use it in my face moisturizer. It's amazing for like anti-aging and like just dull skin and just skin in general. So I add it to my moisturizer every day. I know a lot of other people do too. And it really makes a huge difference. So it can also help you, it can also help you or help people, I guess, if you were to like spritz it in a group of people or like say you're like holiday shopping and people are being crazy, you could kind of like spray a little frankincense and it'll really, enhance clarity, attitude. It helps you detox mentally, physically. It can help boost your immune system. It supports your digestive system, supports your cardiovascular system. It addresses liver concerns. It rejuvenates new cells. It offers, support for the entire body. So like I said, frankincense is really good for everything. So it's antibacterial. It's very anti-inflammatory. So if you ever have, like something with your muscles or something where you have inflammation that's causing the pain, frankincense is great for, those pain in your hands and along here. Frankincense, again, is really great for that. It's great for everything. So, like I said, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, anti-sad and low feelings and sadness. It can help uplift your mood. It's an astringent. It can help stomach and relieving gas. It can stimulate the regeneration of cells. It's digestive, diuretic, expectorant, a sedative. Like I said, it boosts your immune system. It's anti-carcinogenic. And one of the most amazing things about it, which is, like I mentioned, why it can help keep those really serious diseases at bay, is because it promotes really healthy cell division, which can keep those mutated cells from replicating, which is usually what happens, when when we get sick and things like that, it's because our cells have mutated, they've gone off from what they're supposed to be like, and then they will start dividing, and that's how the disease inside of you grows. So frankincense really supports a healthy cell division, and because of that, you can keep those mutated cells where they need to be and not spreading and multiplying and dividing and all of that. So when it comes to like meditating, for example, frankincense is one of the most valuable essential oils for slowing the breath, deepening breathing, kind of getting into the zone, helping with fear, anxious feelings, nervous tension, stress. It literally smells like divine, like it's amazing. And it's traditionally burned as an offering to gods, for so many years. So it was considered like a holy oil, basically, because it really is. It's really, really, really awesome. So, it was burned as an offering to the gods. It's useful in massage, in the bath. It's good for inhalation. I like when I'm stressed out just to take the bottle literally and just go like this and just breathe it in. It has this like really, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a tree smell kind of, but it's good. It's just really good. So it supports your respiratory system, and problems with your respiratory. It's useful in supporting the symptoms of like colds, bronchitis, asthma, cough, sore throat, any of those symptoms it can certainly help with as well. And one of the biggest gifts of frankincense is its chemistry. It's chock full of sesquiterpenes, which can cross the blood-brain barrier. That's a hard word to say. Which is really great. The blood-brain barrier, I'd actually talked about this yesterday, but it's a membrane, or it's a filter to keep toxins and stuff like that from entering your brain from your blood. And essential oils are so volatile and they're so light in their molecular weight that they can actually cross through into your blood-brain barrier. And because frankincense is so supportive to cells and healthy cells, it's really, really, really effective when it crosses that blood-brain barrier and gets into your brain. So it's really amazing. It facilitates I cannot say this word, oxygenation of cells for optimal communication at the cellular level. It makes it fabulous because of that for like memory and aging and any kind of those kind of things as well. I know I need all of that for my memory. So it has profound psychological and spiritual benefits, long recognized by religious and spiritual traditions the world over. Like I had mentioned, its centering effect allows one's focus to focus clearly, and is an ideal aid to meditation, contemplation, prayer, ceasing mental chatter, and just keeping the mind still and quiet. Therefore, it's a fabulous oil to support emotional balance, and especially for, sad and low feelings. I know especially winter can kind of get to people sometimes. I know it does to me. Frankincense can really help with that also. Not only helps our bodies to support a healthy immune system by proliferating the production of white blood cells, but it's also supports a healthy inflammation level within the body. So inflammation is the culprit of all kinds of complications within the body, as I'm sure some of you may know this if you've experienced it, including swelling of the joints and the intestinal lining even. So frankincense, because of that, is good, like I said, for joint pain. And also, people don't know this, but because it's good for the stomach lining and inflammation there, it's really great for your digestive health as well. So really, it's a must-have essential oil to keep in your house for daily use. I absolutely love it. It keeps your body operating at its optimal health levels. So we really suggest taking 2 drops of frankincense. doTERRA's frankincense. I would not use other brands of frankincense internally because you don't really know what's in them. I know that doTERRA is certified pure therapeutic grade. That is exclusive only to doTERRA oils. Most people know that we are the #1 essential oil company in the world, and we're actually more a science and research company than we are an essential oil company. doTERRA is just leading the way to bring essential oils into the mainstream and help people incorporate them into their lives. People are sick and fed up with the healthcare system. I know I am, and I am sick of going to doctors and them just covering up any symptom I have with a pill or some kind of prescription. I am done. I'm fed up with it. It's ridiculous, and it causes all kind of problems. By the end, you're usually taking more medication to fix the symptoms of the other medication you're on, and it really infuriates me, to be honest. As you can tell, I'm getting a little worked up about it. So, essential oils can be a really great alternative to that, and you don't have to rely on that. Of course, doctors are great, and you should always go to the doctor when you need to, and modern medicine is great too. But there is another option, and there's a natural option that works with your body instead of against your body, and that is essential oils. And that's why I love them. That's why I love frankincense. So, because of its cellular health and what it can bring to your body, it's really recommended to take 2 drops internally every day. So, some people just drop it, like seriously, just drop it straight under their tongue. I can do it for you. Oh, well, looks like mine's about empty, but I have another one on the way, so that's okay, my free one. But basically, you can take 2 drops under your tongue. I like to put them in a veggie cap so I don't taste it, but you can take it however you want. But yeah, so it's, like I said, it's just really great. So the best thing about it, like I said, you can get it for free this month, which is awesome. It is $93 for retail. This is one of the most precious and valuable oils that are on the market right now. I could really go on forever about frankincense, but it would take forever because there really is so much. And there's studies on there, so you could even, search the internet. Of course, you can't believe everything you find on the internet, but you can find some government studies and everything, some actual legitimate scientific studies on the benefits of frankincense, and you'll be really amazed at what you can find. So, like I said, you can get it free this month. It's a 200 PV order, or basically $200 order with oils. Which is really great for December just because a lot of people are buying oils for you're welcome. I love frankincense. I love sharing this info, so I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it too. Yeah, so how you can get frankincense for free, I'll just cover this really quick. I know I've taken a little bit of y'all's time, so I really appreciate you hanging in there with me. But with the 200 PV order, which is product value, or basically a $200 order this month, you can get a free bottle of frankincense. doTERRA only offers this promotion once a year in December, and people usually go really crazy over this. Like I said, I know people that never actually pay for their frankincense. They just wait till December and they stock up. So you can actually get up to 4 bottles of frankincense for free if you do 4 orders of 200 this month. It's a lot of money, but you also get a lot of free stuff. That's like $400 worth of free frankincense. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys know all about this and know about this opportunity. Because it's such a great oil, I just really want to make sure that everyone knows that they have this opportunity to get it for free if they really want. So if you're already a wholesale member with doTERRA, you can get frankincense, with your LRP order, which is your loyalty rewards program order. And if you order by the 15th, you'll also get a free bottle of Holiday Joy, which is doTERRA's Christmas blend. It's amazing. It's got like vanilla, nutmeg, Siberian fir, cinnamon, clove, cassia, wild orange, I think. Basically all the good stuff. It smells like Christmas. So if you are already a wholesale member, you can get that for free, or get the Holiday Joy for free if you do your 200 PV frankincense order by the 15th. And that's the same for any month. You can get a free oil if you order by the 15th with a certain order, and you will get that. So if you've been wanting to try essential oils and maybe you haven't taken the plunge yet, this is the perfect time to jump in. There's so much free stuff going on this month. You can place an enrollment order. So say if you wanted to get like an enrollment kit, the Home Essentials kit is one I really recommend. It comes with the top 10 oils, the most popular oils that people use, plus a petal diffuser, and the frankincense would be included in that. So you'd automatically get that for free. So if you did decide, if you are not a wholesale member and you do want to learn some more information about it, please reach out to me. There's a lot of perks with it. There's the loyalty rewards program, which you get free oils and lots of free, perks. Like you get points back on the orders you make. Being a wholesale member also gets you 25% off of your orders for a year. So there's, no hidden fees, no gimmicks, just amazing, pure essential oils from the largest and most reputable, purest essential oil company in the world. So I am here to answer any questions that you guys might have. I am probably going to be sharing more information on frankincense with you guys just because I can't stop talking about it. I am just on a frankincense kick right now. I love it. So I hope you guys all have a fabulous day. And I hope that you feel a little more empowered and knowledge about taking care of your health and what frankincense can do for you. I will be back later tonight. I'm not sure what time yet, just depends on how the day goes, but I'm going to be talking more about the Home Essentials kit and what you can get with it, and just a little bit about the membership and stuff like that, just for the people that have been asking me. That way I can kind of just get it all out there for you guys. So that's about all I have. So thanks so much, guys. Bye.